Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. Before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone, and follow my business page at Brishari. Before we get into this video, I just want to say y'all, I'm back with another video so soon, another story time, because y'all showed me so much love on that last story time. Like, see, when y'all show me love, that's when I be like, let me show them love. So y'all make sure y'all like up this video, because if you do, I already want to show y'all a lot of love like next week, like Christmas Eve-ish and all that other stuff like that. So just like it up, y'all. We almost to the end of Vlogmas and I'm so happy about it. Today is Vlogmas day number 19, and before we get too into this video too, I want to give a shout out to some of y'all. So on YouTube Studio, they've been showing us like your top commenters and stuff, and I want to show y'all. So it says community spotlight, and I think this changed, like, oh, it says weekly highlights, so it changed every week. So I want to give a shout out to the people that's my top people. So we got top commenter of the week, we got Lil Sushi. So shout out to Lil Sushi, and we want to say shout out to Taylor Dent, shout out to NGC1, shout out to Alien Things, shout out to Potent Pondering, and y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to his channel as well, because you will not be disappointed. But y'all, I want to give a shout out. I'm gonna start doing that, doing the weekly spotlight that YouTube be telling me about. But let's get straight into this story. So y'all, this is the story that some of y'all been waiting for. Well, I don't know if y'all been waiting for this or not. This is a story about when me and Rap was about to get down, okay? Because I don't know if I can say certain words because the way they been tripping over here. All right, let's finish. But y'all also, oh yeah, one more thing. Y'all, I'm starting to get into going live on TikTok. I know I'm late as hell because they finna be gone. But go follow me on TikTok for sure, because I'm going to go live. Oh wait, Friday. I am going to a Christmas party. No, Thursday. I'm going to some tomorrow. But I'm going to go live. I'm still going to go live for y'all because I'm going to go live every day. But go follow me over there. So anyway, let's get straight into this. So yeah, so me and Rat had issues. Let me tell y'all. So remember the last time story time I did about Rat, I was telling y'all about how when it was like revealed she was talking to enemy. Yeah, that. So this is after that situation. Like after that, me and her, it was kind of weird and all this other stuff, because it's like, first of all, you's a weirdo, because why is you trying to talk to my ex? Even though I'm not worried about him, I'm not going back over there. But it's still the point, like, you weird. So anyway, we would talk, but not really. We wasn't really like hanging out and stuff like that, because it was like, she's a weirdo. One day she ended up hitting me up and she was just like, hey girl, you trying to make some money? So I'm like, doing what? Because I had a friend that just had me up recently with this shit. But anyway, so I'm like, doing what? So she was just like, oh, I just need you to give me a ride to, she said she was about to start boosting again, which I told y'all the story time about that too. Like her boosting career or whatever she wants to call it was not successful at all. It's like, girl, you're better off selling candy on the corner at the liquor store or something. I don't know. But anyway, so she said she was gonna start doing that again, and she just asked me if I could take her, and she was like, I'll pay you a certain amount. Because I was all like, yeah, gas money ain't gonna cut it. Because y'all know that was back then when people be like, oh, I give you $5. Bitch, I don't give a if gas was 1 cent. Y'all know I live in LA. Gas is high as hell, girl, no. So I'm like, yeah, gas money ain't gonna cut it. I need a certain amount. So yeah, even though it was nothing major at all, like literally she was like, okay, I'll give you like $25, $30. Nothing. But to somebody who just want to get out the house, and it's like, whatever, you gonna do it. So anyway, she had asked me or whatever, like what I was doing, if I wanted to do it or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool, when do you want me to take you? So she asked me in advance too. She knew. Asked me in advance. She asked me like the day before. So I was like, all right, tomorrow I'll take you. Just let me know where and when to pick you up or whatever. Like, all right, cool, I'm about to be making big money. She's like, and if I get more than what I expected, then of course, you know, I'm gonna pay you more. But that's just what I got, because for my order that I got for tomorrow. So all right, boom. I ended up going to go pick her up the next day. I ain't seen her since that day, like since the day with the whole enemy thing. And that probably wasn't even that long off. It was probably like 2 to 3 weeks, I don't know, but I was used to seeing her very often, so it was just kind of weird. But I ain't seen her since that day. So anyway, we go, I pick her up or whatever. I'm like, all right, where we finna head to? Because she made it seem like she about to be making big money. Like it just depends. She like, once I post what I'm getting, everybody gonna want something, right? So I'm like, all right, where we finna go? So she was like, oh, can you take me to the Food for Less? Not this again, sister. Girl. So I'm like, What you finna get? She was like, oh, I'm just about to get some cleaning supplies and stuff like that. So I'm like, girl, your ass literally was crying and running and hiding under cars. You cannot, like, this is not you. So she like, no, I got it for real. Like, I've been doing it. I just want to do it by myself, because she was saying when she went with a girl last time, when I took them, that it was just too much or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So she said she was just gonna get some stuff and then she'll post it, and then that be that. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to park way in the back, and when I see you, I'll come get you, because I'm not doing these games with you no more. Like, I learned. So anyway, I drop her off or whatever, and I'm sitting in the back somewhere, like where I could see the store, front of the store. I'm on my phone too at the same time. I'm not really paying her no mind, because yeah, I'm like, if they do pull up chasing you, I'm not about to pull up. Like, if they run out chasing you, I'm not pulling up to that front door. I'm sorry. You better run like you did last time. So anyway, I'm sitting there or whatever, and I see her actually coming out with stuff. So I'm like, oh wow, she did it. Like, she's not afraid. But this time she did have like a big bag or whatever. Like, so she did it a little different than how she did it that other time. I guess she working smarter, not harder. So anyway, she ended up coming out. I got her, and she was like, see, I told you it's easy. Like, I know what I'm doing, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool, give me my money. So she like, I'm gonna pay you when I go drop this off and get my money or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we ended up going to go pull up to the person's house, and she like laid everything out in the back seat, and she took a picture or whatever, and she posted like, who needs it? I'm out today. Like, you know, I'm your girl. Run it up with me, whatever. Run it up with Rat. So she posted it or whatever, and some people did hit her up or whatever like that, but nobody was really like for real trying to get anything. But just keep that in mind, whatever. So anyway, we pulled up to the person. She ended up getting her money or whatever, and the person was telling her like, okay, I'm gonna end up hitting you like next week, because I'm gonna need this, that, and the third. So she like, all right, yeah, just hit me or whatever. So the girl had told her like, oh, a matter of fact, do you be getting clothes too? So she like, oh, I could get anything. You need a bike, you need a stereo, you need a TV, you need anything, I got you. IKEA furniture, anything. I'm just sitting here thinking like, girl, mind you, the girl, she was from 30s, and her hood day was coming up. So she like, okay, I'm gonna need a few little outfits. So she like, all right, yeah, just let me know. I got you. She like, okay. And then she's like, yeah, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna text you or whatever. So she telling me like, oh, Symone, you gotta take me to that one. You gotta take me down, because the girl's like, all right, I'm gonna see, like, figure out what I'm trying to wear, and then I'll hit you back, but most definitely like Friday. So she like, Symone, you gotta take me like this Friday, so I could go get the stuff, because yeah, that's gonna be a big one, and I'm gonna pay you, like, I'm gonna really break you off. So I'm like, all right, cool, that's a cool little extra money. Like, that's gonna be cool. So we driving around, and we just like kind of trying to kill time. We ended up going to get something to eat, just to see if anybody else was gonna hit her before I dropped her off at home. So this one girl hit her up, and she was just like, hey, like, you doing orders today, right? So she like, yeah, like, I'm doing orders, what you need. So the girl like, okay, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that. So the girl basically placed like a whole bunch of like body washes, lotions, and stuff like that. So she like, all right, cool. So the girl telling her certain stuff, and she like, oh, they don't got that at Food for Less. So the girl's like, okay, well, go to Target, go to Walmart, go somewhere else, like, go here. So I'm like, okay, yeah, what's the problem? Like, you want to go to Walmart or something like that? The only closest Walmart was on 190th. So I'm just thinking like, dang, you lucky you want to go to Target, because the Target is more everywhere. Like, we could go to any Target. So she was like, I'd rather go to Walmart, because Target be kind of like, you know, on it or whatever. Like, they gonna be on me. So I'm just like, well, I don't know, like, damn, you got to put gas in my car if we're gonna go to Walmart, because I wasn't expecting that. Like, that's really out the way. She was just like, dang, all right, I'll put $6 in there. What the fuck $6 gonna do? Even though it was cool or whatever, but I'm like, all right, cool. She's like, yeah, and I'll give you a little bit more for this order, but just like, let me go do it first, and then I'll give it to you. So I was like, all right, but we gotta get the gas first, because baby, we not gonna play about that. So we ended up pulling up to the gas station. I'm putting the $6 on pump 7, and yeah, looking at damn food. So as I'm standing there pumping my gas, it was this boy. He pulled up on a motorcycle, right? So he was just like, oh, what's up with you? Like, he trying to talk to me or whatever, right? So next thing you know, Rat see me like talking and like laughing and giggling with him. This bitch gonna roll down the window talking about some, who you trying to talk to? You trying to talk to my friend? You trying to talk to my friend? So he looking, he like, Rat? Mind y'all, I told y'all Rat knew everybody in LA. Well, still do. She like, oh wait, that's such and such, that's my bro. So now when she said that, it was kind of like a rose eyes, like, I'm cool, I don't even want to talk to him. He was looking a little cute, but behind that helmet, but I was gonna say behind that mask, behind that helmet. But when Rat said brother, it was certain ways, like, I've been around her, so I knew which was like, oh, this her brother, or oh, this your brother. Yeah. So I was just like, it's cool. Like, now I'm just seeming uninterested. As she got off the car, she went to go hug him or whatever. I go right back in the car. So he ended up putting his kickstand down and came over there like, oh, why you get in the car? Like, I was trying to talk to you. Like, I'm still trying to talk to you or whatever. So she was like, yeah, Symone, this my brother. Like, he real cool. Like, he real cool. She like, you better not play over my friend. Like, you gonna get her number. Symone, get his number. Like, get his number. And I was like, oh, I'm in a relationship, y'all. I'm like, I'm in a relationship. He like, dang, you was just smiling and stuff at me. Like, what happened? Like, what changed? She's like, Symone, no, I could vouch for him. Like, he real cool, bro. Like, he real cool. Like, that's my bro. That's my brother. So I was like, yeah, whatever. But like, you got an Instagram or something like that? So she like, why you don't want to give him your number? Bitch, because I don't. I was like, because... I was like, I just rather get your Instagram. I'm like, we could talk in the DM and we could see where it go from there. He seemed irritated about that. He just like, all right, man, I see. He's like, you better follow back too. So I'm like, all right. So he like, this my Instagram. So I'm like, okay, I took his Instagram down. I followed him. So Rat out there talking to him forever. She kept trying to tell me to come out, like, but I'm just sitting in the car like, nah, I'm cool. I'm about to stay in the car. Cause I'm not like even about to waste my time. Like, girl, we done already the same too many times. I'm cool. So I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna stay in the car. So I'm in the car or whatever. They was outside probably talking for like a good 10 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie. So when she finally got back in the car or whatever, she like, all right, let's go. Mind you, when we stopped to get gas, we was not near Walmart yet. So when we finally pull up to Walmart and she in the store, she looking at everything the girl wanted. She's like getting everything or whatever. And I don't know why I had went in with her because I was like, oh, I'm about to give me a few things. So she was asking me like, oh, do you want me to get it for you? But I'm like, nah, it's cool, because what she had, like the bag she had, it wasn't that much space. So I'm like, nah, it's cool. I don't want you to have to come in and out and stuff like that. And I literally was about to get like probably a kid's cuisine. I used to literally eat childish as hell and wonder why I wasn't gaining weight. So I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm just getting my little kid's cuisine and me a Snapple. I'm good. So I'm walking around, she wherever she at getting her stuff, right? So next thing you know, she ended up calling me and she's like, oh, come outside. Like, I'm outside or whatever like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. I end up going outside and she like literally standing by another car. So I'm thinking like, what's her problem? Like, girl, that didn't even look like my car. So I'm like, what are you doing? So she like doing this like for me to come over there. So I get in my car and I drove over there. She hopped in the car. I'm like, what happened? She's like, girl, I think loss prevention was on me. Like, I think they was on me or whatever. So I'm just thinking like, not this again. Like, I don't got time for this shit. She's like, yeah, this it. I'm done for today. Like, I'ma just wait for my big sale on Friday, like getting the clothes or whatever. And then the girl had hit her back too. The girl who wanted her to get the stuff for the hood day, she was like, yeah, she wanted her to get some stuff for her dude, and her homegirl. And she was like, she might have another person for her. And it was at the True Religion store, right? It's not like they got like these big department stores. They small. So I'm like, how you finna do that? She was like, I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. I'm like, you done that before? She's like, no, but it ain't nothing to it. Like, I'm a hustler out here. Like, I could do whatever. Like, I got it. So I'm just like, okay, girl. She's like, yeah, just make sure. She's like, if that's like 4 outfits, possibly 5, that's a few outfits. Like, I'm gonna make so much money, and half of that's gonna be this or that, Symone. Like, I'm really gonna give you like one. Like, I'm gonna give you like $100, $150, something like that. So I'm like, all right, cool, that works for me, right? I'm just happy, right? So now she hitting up the girl. I'm like, she hitting up the girl that she was supposed to get this other order from. Mind you, she supposed to give me like an extra $10 maybe, I don't know. She hitting up this girl about this order. So the girl not responding. So I'm like, all right, where do you want to go? Because I'm about to just be driving around and we can't just sit in the Walmart parking lot, obviously. So she was like, oh, just go towards this way. She live in Gardena. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm driving towards Gardena or whatever. I'm like, all right, what street she live off of? I don't know. I just know she live in Gardena. So you think I'm finna drive around Gardena until you figure out where she live at? So I might try to call her. She was like, oh, she hitting me up off Instagram. Y'all, I'm irritated. Tell me why this girl did not respond to her. The girl stopped responding, and then eventually when she ended up telling her like, oh, I'm in Gardena, like, where you at? Like, I'm by your house. The girl finally was like, oh, you took too long, it's cool, I don't even need it no more. How you don't need your lotions and body washes no more? Rat, like, what? Like, I'm already over here, I'm already by your house. Like, just come on, like, just give it, like, just get it. So the girl's like, nah, you took too long, like, it's cool, like, I don't need it no more, like, it's straight. So she irritated. So she telling me like the girl talking about she don't need no more. She's like, that's fucking annoying. Like, I need this money for this or something like that. She was saying what she needed the money for. I'm like, that's weird. Like, why she being weird all of a sudden? And I'm like, she like, I don't know. Like, that's weird. It's irritating because we already over here. And I'm like, yeah, because you running my gas out. Like, you got me driving way over here. I wouldn't have drove way over here. You already just put $6 in my car. What is that gonna do? And then we driving all over town. I'm gonna have to take you way back to the other side of town and take you home. Then I'm gonna have to drive way back to the other side of town to go home. So I'm kind of annoyed. I'm like, so what's gonna happen? I'm so happy I had went to the gas station first, because if I didn't, just imagine I would have been driving around looking like a damn fool won't eat. So I'm just like, so what's gonna happen? Like, what we finna do? Because I'm not finna sit up over here. Like, we finna go. For one, we sitting up in a random neighborhood in Gardena because we don't even know where this girl live. So she just like hitting the girl up. She like, what's your number? Like, call me or whatever. Call me. So the girl just kept leaving her on scene. She was not responding. So she like called me like, what's your number? Call me. Hurry up. I'm in Gardena right now. Mind you, the girl's just like, it's fine. I don't need no more. She just kept hitting her like, call me. Like, Rat, learn how to read the room. Said no. So anyway, so she just kept saying, call me or whatever. So finally the girl ended up calling her and she was just like, what happened? happened? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm already in Gardena. I'm by your house. Like, where you at? So the girl like, oh, well, I don't need it no more. It's cool. Like, it's straight. Like, it's fine. So she like, how you don't need it no more? Like, you went to the store. Like, you end up like paying full price. Like, what you don't need? Like, I'm already giving it to you for half off. So the girl was just like, nah, like, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable you coming to my house. So she was like, what the fuck? Like, I could just meet you there. Like, you want to just meet somewhere? Like, we could meet at the Big Lots. So the girl like, nah, like, I don't know. I'm cool. Like, I'm just cool. I just don't need it. Like, it's fine. So she like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, she got on speaker. So I'm just sitting here. This is me the whole time on my phone, like, like, I'm irritated myself because you had me do all this driving for nothing. Like, nothing. And my fucking kids' cuisine is getting cold. Well, it's already cold, but it's defrosted. Anyway, so I'm just like, and plus, I had no money really to go get me nothing to eat. So that was my dinner. Well, never mind, because my grandparents will feed me. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just like, I'm just looking irritated or whatever. So the girl like, yeah, no, it's cool. She like, it's cool. She like, anyway, it's fine. She like, just don't worry about it. The girl just kept saying, don't worry about it. She was like, no, I'm already over here. Like, just come on. Like, I'll give you 10 off. Like, I'll give you 5 off. Like, she's just trying to save little prices. So the girl was like, your name is Rat, right? She's like, yeah, my name is Rat. Mind you, her name is in her bio. So she's like, yeah, my name is Rat. So she was just like, okay, yeah, because like my homegirl and you got into it before, like about her dude. So like, you know, it's just cool. So she like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you said that? You already knew who I was when you hit me up, da 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 da. And you had me do this burnt mission. Like, girl, just get your stuff. Ain't nobody worried about you and your home, like what your homegirl going through or whatever. She was like, this is business. This is money. It ain't got nothing to do with that. And she was just like, well, my homegirl just don't want me to have you pull up. Like, she think it's weird. Like, you should know where she be at sometimes. So she like, well, we could just meet at Big Lots. It's not that deep. She like, nah, it's cool. Like, you got beef with my homegirl, so I don't even need it. Like, it's fine. I don't need it no more. Just don't worry about it. Yo, when I'm sitting here like, this girl is weird, because if this your homegirl, you most definitely already knew that they had beef. Like, so what was the reason? What was the reason? So right over here like, no, I already got it. I'm outside of your house. Like, I'm outside of your house. So the girl like, how you outside of my house? You don't even know where I live at. She was like, well, I'm already over here. Like, you got to just give me the money. Like, we could just she like, we could just do this one time and it don't matter. Like, I don't never gotta get, you ain't gotta get nothing from me ever again. So she like, nah, it's cool. Like, don't even worry about it, girl. Like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Like, you gotta be my homegirl. She just kept saying the same thing over and over again. So I'm like, Red, just hang the phone up. Like, come on. Like, I'm about to leave. I'm finna pull off. So she like, hold on, Symone. Like, don't leave yet. Like, come on, cause she finna get it. So the girl like, I'm not about to get nothing from you. Like, just go. Like, if you finna leave, just leave, because I'm not buying nothing. Like, it's cool. I don't need it. So I'm just like, I start driving. So Rat like, Symone, just wait, because she finna get it. No, she's not. She done told you 16 times that she's okay. So I'm just like, no. So at this point, we kind of like get into it. Like, not really, but like kind of really, because girl, you're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. And she like, Symone, oh my God, like whatever. All right, finally she get off the phone. I don't know why that girl was sitting on the phone repeating herself when she could have just hung up and blocked her. She should never even called, to be honest, but she just kept doing it. Finally, Red phone started dinging, like somebody called on the other line or whatever. So she like, all right, whatever, girl, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. And she hung up the phone and ended up clicking over. So she clicked over and she like, what's up, daddy? Y'all know who on the motherfucking phone. All you hear is, bitch, where the fuck you at? That's all you hear. Who on the phone, y'all? Enemigo. Enemy is on the phone. So Enemy on the phone, like, she like, what's up, daddy? And he was like, bitch, where the fuck you at? So she like, what? Like, what did you talking about? Like, what did you doing? Like, she like, why you doing all that? Why you saying all that? Like, I told you I'm gonna come see you later. I'm gonna come see you. So he like, man, just bring the money. Like, just bring the money that I asked you to bring me. What? Bring my money? She gonna hurry up and try to take it off speaker. What? Like, what? I'm in the car with Symone. But she, mind you, how fast she took it off speaker and put it to her ear and said, I'm in the car with Symone. It was really giving, stop embarrassing me. I'm in the car with your ex, and I know I shouldn't be talking to you in the first place because I'm a weirdo. Yeah, but anyway, she was like, I'm in the car with Symone. So I don't know what he said. He must have said put it back on speaker or something, because she was just like, hold on, wait. She's like, Symone, can you take me by such and such? So I'm like, I'm not pulling up over there. I was really like, I'm not pulling up to Enemy house. So she's like, no, he not over there. He at such and such, like at some friend house or whatever. Not the friend house that we had put up to. She was somewhere else. So I'm like, no. I'm like, you getting dropped off over there? She's like, no. I just got to drop him off something, like, I'm just paying him back some money he gave me. Girl, no, you're not. No, you're not. Wow. I'm like, ooh, thankfully never mind. I'm just thinking like, girl, you ain't got a lot of kicky. It is not good over there. It ain't nothing green on the other side, bitch, because I'm the motherfucking fertilizer that made that grass grow, ho. And now that I'm gone, that motherfucker is dirt. Anyway, so I'm just like, whatever, like, I don't know, it depends. If it's on the way, I'm like, well, I'm gonna need my extra money that I was supposed to get from that order. So she like, Symone, you know, I didn't even sell it. I'm like, well, if I'm about to be driving all over town, I'm gonna need some more money for gas or whatever. So she like, oh my god, all right, whatever. So I guess he must have said put the phone back on speaker or something, because she put it back on, because she just kept, okay, hold on. So she put it back on speaker, and I'm thinking like, I don't know why she put it on speaker, like he finna try to convince me not to get more money out of her, or he about to, I don't know what it is, or he about to act, no. So I'm looking so irritated or whatever. So he was like, am I on speaker? So she like, yeah, you on speaker. So he like, Momo, what's good, baby? What you doing? I said, boy. I said, enemy, stop playing with me. And I just started laughing. She gave me the coldest side eye. That side eye was so fucking cold. You would have thought it was a motherfucking sub. No, I'm just kidding. But she gave me the coldest side eye though. And I'm just laughing. I don't know why. It was just the funniest thing to me too. I'm just like laughing with the biggest smile on my face. I don't want enemy. I don't want no parts of that man. But I'm just like, enemy, stop playing with me. You so weird. So she over here like, you're weird. Like, what the fuck? You're weird. So he was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, Momo, you gonna pull up over here? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? So she was like, oh, you're weird as God. Ain't nobody pull up over there, you weird ass bitch. She cussing him out and stuff like that, hung up the phone. So she was like, he weird. And I was just laughing. I said, oh my God, he is so funny. Like, he's a weirdo. And she just, I'm laughing. When I'm telling y'all, the way she looking at me with the meanest look, like she looks so irritated. And I'm just dying laughing with the biggest smile of my face. So I'm like, you still want me to go pull up over there? I knew what I was doing. I'm like, you still want me to go pull up over there? She's like, no, I'm not about to pull over there. He trying to call her. He blown up her phone, whatever. She ended up answering the phone. She's like, what? Ain't nobody coming over there. You're weird. So he like, bitch, stop playing with me and bring him up your money. So I'm just thinking like, this is crazy, because this man did not talk to me that way. When he would get like real lifted, y'all know, and be like out of his mind, he would be like more like mean, and be more like mean. He wouldn't be his like nice goofy self. It would be like, okay, I need to get this. Like, I'm itching for a, yeah. But he wasn't like that to me. Like, so I'm thinking like, girl. And then one thing about it too, like when it came down to enemy, he wasn't in my pockets like that. I mean, yeah, he did steal my money, but at least he stole it from behind my back and didn't ask me for it. You know, I'm just kidding. Let me stop, because there's gonna be somebody in the comments like, either way it wasn't cool. I know that. I'm just kidding, y'all. Sense of humor. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just like, that's crazy. I'm like, girl, you be giving him money? Because now they back on the phone, and he was like, bring the money or whatever. So she like, you're weird, like she talking shit to him or whatever. So I'm like, you be giving him money while they on the phone. I knew what I was doing. I thought it was just the funniest shit ever, because you're weird anyway for trying to talk to him. And it just made me realize like why I didn't see you for 2 to 3 weeks, because I don't even know why I'm in the car with you. So I'm like, girl, you be giving him money? And she like, no, don't nobody giving him money. Don't nobody be giving him money. He's like, yes, the fuck you do. Yes, you do. And she keep talking so much shit, I'm gonna end up slapping her. Slapping? I said, who is this? Because that is not the enemy I dated. Woo, chale. Oh, must be horrible to try to think you finna get one over on somebody and you getting the worst version of this person. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just laughing. I said, you're not gonna touch my friend. You're so weird. I'm just laughing, but I'm laughing the fakest laugh ever. Like the way I'm even talking to him, I knew what I was doing. It was just funny to me, y'all. So anyway, so she over here just kept looking over me, and she like, yeah, let's pull up over there, because I'm about to slap him. Like he got me fucked up. He playing too much. So he like, man, shut up. I'm trying to talk to Symone. I'm trying to talk to her. Like, just shut up real quick. So I'm just like, what's up with him? Like, boy, we not cool. This ain't you about to have your cake and eat it too situation. No. Like, Symone, what's your number? Because I'm gonna hit you up. He's like, I ain't even got your number no more. When I found my old phone and try to hit your number, he was like, this dumb bitch gonna delete your number out my phone. So she was like, you're weird. No, I didn't. She like, who deleted her number out your phone? Because I didn't. I'm not pressed. Like, I don't care. I didn't delete your number. You're not my dude. Like, basically saying like, you're not my ninja. So he like, man, shut up. Like, whatever. Like, yes, you did. You did delete her number out my phone. And I'm over here laughing. I said, don't make me the problem in y'all relationship. He was like, that's not my bitch. And I'm just like, oh. I said, girl, you gonna let him talk to you like that? So she was like, no, ain't nobody worried about him. Like, he's not my dude. Like, you know, he know what's up with me. Like, he know what it is. And he was like, yeah, so bring that money. I'm like, girl, look, this me. I said, enemy, you don't be talking like that. And he like, different bitches get different sides. Don't call me a bitch. But he like, yeah, when he said that, I said, I said, why you doing her like that? And she was like, girl, nobody worried about how he doing me. Like, it's not that deep. Ain't nobody worried about him. So I'm just laughing. I'm doing one of them exaggerated laughs like Ashanti be doing. I'm screaming laughing. I'm like, oh my God. I said, girl, he be talking to you like that? I said, he would never. He knew better. He would never. And she was over here like, man, we better pull up right now. Like, you really got me messed up. Like, you're weird. Da da da. She just talking so much shit to him or whatever. He like, yeah, whatever. He ended up hanging up the phone. Like, but right before he hung up the phone, it's like you could hear like some girl saying something to him and he hung up the phone. So she trying to call him. He not answering the phone. So I'm just laughing. It's me. Whoa! I'm dying laughing. I'm screaming. I'm like, girl, what are you gaining from this? I'm like, what are you even doing talking to him? Like, what y'all doing? Like, what are you doing? I said, you dealing with somebody, a smoker. I'm like, and you over here letting him do you any type of way. I said, girl, I said, what is you gaining? What is your reason? So she's like, girl, it ain't never nothing like that. Like, it's not nothing like that. Like, girl, ain't nobody worried about him. Like, just talking. She's so mad. I'm just smiling. But every time I'm driving, I could see her out the corner of my eye giving me the coldest look. I'm like, oh, she hot. And I love it because this is exactly what I want you to feel, bitch. Because you got me fucked up. I wanted her to be mad and everything, and she was mad. It just like, I didn't even plan on irritating this girl today. But you know what? You walked right into that because y'all walked, and you thought she was finna be weird and thought I was finna feel away when you answered that phone on speaker calling this man daddy and he called you a bitch. Yeah, so I'm just over here laughing. It's funny to me. Oh, now I want to make you mad. That's one thing about it. I feel like that's why I cannot be cool with people that we have bad beef with. Like, now people be trying to reach out, like Rat tried to reach out and go to lunch. Girl, fuck you. Because I dwell on, sometimes it be one thing that trigger me and I'm going to be like, oh, okay, let's do it. So anyway, yeah, so we end up driving to where he was at. Y'all, he ain't there. He not there. She calling, where you at? I heard her pull up, da-da-da. He not answering the phone. She texted him. I'm like, well, I'm not finna sit over here. I'm finna take you home or whatever. She's like, y'all, no, he weird. Just wait like a little bit longer. I'm like, girl, no. And plus, you gotta take me to get something to eat. I'm about to put a McDonald's. So she was just like, McDonald's? Didn't you get you a kid cuisine? I said, yeah, but I'm running around for you all this time. I ain't get to warm it up and eat it. I need to eat now. So we finna go to McDonald's. Y'all, she was irritated. She like, I still got this order. Okay, let me try to spread out in the backseat and see if anybody want to get this stuff. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I don't know if that girl did that shit on purpose, but the stuff she was asking her to get was like the most randomest, stupidest shit. Like, it was the dumbest stuff. Like, it was no way she was gonna sell this. Probably like one body wash, but like, it wasn't nobody fit. The stuff, I swear, it was like the most randomest. Nobody was gonna buy that. Anyway, we pulled up to, it just so happened where his homeboy lived at was a McDonald's right around the corner, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go to this McDonald's or whatever. We pull up to the McDonald's. Guess who we see in the parking lot with some girls? Leaned up on the car. We see Enemy in the parking lot with some girls and his homeboy, and they leaned up on the car and stuff like that, just talking. So I'm like, girl, there go your nigga right there. I'm like, girl, there go young right there. So she was like, what? I'm like, there go Enemy right there. So she was like, what the fuck? He is weird. No. She was like, let's get your food. She like, I'm gonna hop out on him. She like, let's hop out. Rat's so scary. She like, let's hop out. I said, I'm gonna need my food first, because I don't know how long it's gonna take. You know, I'm gonna need my food. She was like, oh my God, Symone, the line is kind of long. I'm like, it's cool. They still finna be right here. Don't look like they finna leave nowhere. I'm like, just don't call him or say nothing. He ain't even gonna notice. He did not notice my car or whatever, because he probably not even expecting us to be right here or whatever. So I'm like, I still need my food. So we pulled through the drive-thru. Y'all, she antsy. She's shaking. I'm like, well, if you want to go, just get out the car and go. I'm gonna pull right over there when we done. I already got the money from her. So I'm like, yeah. So she like, girl, no, it's cool. I don't want to hop out by myself. They not finna try to do nothing to me. And I'm like, I doubt it, but you could just get out the car. You could go. I'm like, you could just get out the car, like, just go say something. So she like, nah, I'm gonna wait. She's sitting here. She's so scared, but she's talked so much shit, right? So she's sitting there. She just shaking in the car, shaking in her boots. I'm just sitting there, just smiling. I'm laughing. I'm like, that's crazy. Enemy be doing you like that? Like, damn, you just be going for anything. Girl, that's not my man. Like, I ain't nobody worried about him. Like, it ain't even that. Like, he know what's up with me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, that's crazy, girl. Enemy? Like, damn. But I'm just laughing. She's so irritated. Like, she low-key trying to get into it with me. So I'm like, girl, you don't need to be mad at me. Be mad at him, because you the one wanted to play games. And you, yeah. So I'm like, don't be mad at me. I said, you mad at the wrong one. And she was just like, girl, I'm not mad at you, because she had to probably realize and take a reality check. Like, hold on. if she let me out this motherfucking car, I ain't got no way home. Yeah, cause it's finna be that. Cause you got me fucked up right now. So anyway, we end up finally pulling out the drive-thru. They still right there, like I said, laughing and kikiing. One of the girls is in front of Enemy or whatever. So I'm like, girl, and he hugged up with her. Y'all, I'm laughing because this is just so funny to me. So we pull up. She like, get out the car with me, get out the car with me. I pull up like on the side of them and I roll down the window. So he was like, oh shit, cuz like you was finna have me scared. Like you I thought you was like the enemies or something, the enemies. So I was like, Enemy, I said, yo, girl wanna holla at you. Y'all, when I said that, the girl that he in front of, she already looking like, what? I said, yo, girl wanna holla at you. And it's crazy because, y'all, I'm pretty sure this girl that he was with was not no rando. The way I used to have so much beef, the way I had years later had a job, and the girl at the job was like, oh, I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, oh, where do you know me from? Like, I don't know you, whatever. I'm trying to figure it out. She gonna say, you used to date a boy named Enemy? I used to see him post you. The way this dude, because Enemy knew everybody, like I said, the whole city hated his ass, but the way people knew me, so I'm already thinking when a girl probably seen me, she probably already knew who I was. Like, wait, that's your ex? Wait, why is she saying your girl in the car? Weird situation, right? Why is we hanging out? Yeah. So anyway, so she was like, she started getting out the car. She like, Symone, get out the car with me. This me. Dipping my motherfucking frying my barbecue sauce. Girl, you got this. I'm laughing window down though. So his homeboy was like, you messy as fuck, pointing at me laughing. I said, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, I'm not involved. Like, you know, so I'm laughing. She over here, she's like, you're weird. He over here like, man, get from over here. What are you over here for? Like, you're not my bitch. You're doing too much. Da 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 da. This is me taking a bite of that McDouble. Window down. I said, Enemy, stop being like that towards her. You don't even act like that. The girl looked irritated as hell. She ended up going back by her homegirl. She just on her phone. She looked annoyed. She didn't say shit though. So I'm just like, because she probably was thinking like, this is weird. Wait, this is your ex that you was just with probably like a few months ago. Maybe a year, but not that long ago. And you, what? Exactly. So I'm just over here laughing. But when I'm telling y'all how loud I was laughing so loud that one of the other boys just kept laughing at me. He just kept looking like, man, you a fucking trip. You a trip, cuz. And he just kept laughing and pointing at me. And I'm just like, just eating, because it was just so funny to me. Because it's like, yeah. So she getting into it with him. He like, get from over here. Like, man, let's go. Because it's gonna get on my nerves. He like, she trying to like put her hands in his face stuff. He like grabbing her arm like this. I'm like, who is that dude? And I'm just like, Rat, come on. I'm ready to go home. Come on, like, let's wrap this up. So he like, yeah, get in the car. And he was like, Symone, I'ma holla at you. What's your number? And she like, you're not finna get my friend number. Why his homeboy gonna say, wait, ain't that your ex? Hold on. Ain't that your ex? So I'm laughing. I said, don't attach me to him. Don't attach me to him. So it's just funny because I'm laughing and stuff like that. He like, man, move. So he over here trying to walk up to my window. Mind you, I'm literally right here because I put up on the side of him. He trying to walk up to my window or whatever. And she like trying to grab him. Like, and he like pushing her out the way. Like, move out the way. He like, man, Symone, I'm gonna hit you up. Like, stop acting like that. You got that nigga. You just start acting all type of funny stuff. Da, 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 da. I said, you talking to the wrong one. Because she's mad. Why are you talking to me? We ain't together. I already got my issues. You know, but I'm like, you talking to the wrong one. So he like, man, da da da. She like, come on, let's go. So she ended up hopping in the car, and he's still talking to me. She's like, Symone, come on, let's go. I'm still talking to him because I don't even care to talk to him, but I just knew it was irritating her that I'm not driving off. So I'm over here like, boy, no, cause you funny style as hell. You're weird. I'm like, yeah, you knew what you had. I said, but you would never have me again. I told the other girl standing over there looking irritated with her homegirl. He like, man, cause you already know I'ma always love you. You gonna always love me. I don't give who you always love, bitch. You always love something. Oh, he did. Never mind. He did always love something else. But anyway, so he like, I'm gonna always love you. I'm like, boy, bye. I said, no. I said, I would never. I would never. He like, you only acting like that because you with that bitch. Like, da 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 da. You know, like, if I really put up on you and da 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 da, pull up on me, how? With what car? Huh? So he just saying all this stuff, and she's just like, Symone, come on, I'm ready to go. So I'm like, Red, chill out. Hold on, I'm finna take you home. So I'm like, yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, but I'm laughing so hard. And he was like, you messy. Like, that's what the other boy just kept saying. You messy. Like, she's so fucking messy. Like, you could see what I'm doing. Stevie Wonder could see what the fuck I was doing. It was just funny to me. Like, I'm just laughing. She looked irritated as hell. She started calling somebody, talking about, girl, where you at? Where you at right now? You think you could get me? yeah, call somebody to come get you. The girl was like, wait, where you at? Whatever, like asking her, and I guess she was too far. But I'm sitting here still talking to him. But I'm listening to her conversation. So everything enemy saying to me, I'm not responding because I'm just laughing because I'm listening to what she said on the phone. She irritated. She's like, no, I'm trying to go. Like, I'm just trying to pull off from right here because I'm not trying to be where I'm at right now. Like, can you come get me? Da 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 da. I'm just laughing. And I was like, you know what? All right. The girl ended up saying like, oh, no, you too far or whatever when she told her. But I'm like, all right, I'm finna go. So he like, I'm gonna text you. He was like, you better call me. You still got my number the same, whatever. Like saying all that. My boy, ain't nobody trying to call you. So we ended up pulling off or whatever. And she was just like irritated. She ain't saying nothing. I know she probably just she's just so annoyed. She not saying nothing or whatever. So I'm like, Rat, you good? Y'all. But when I said it, I'm over here smiling. Rat, you good? She's like, I'm fine. Like, I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm not even worried about that. Like, that's not my dude. Like, I deal with this one boy from such and such anyway. Like, ain't nobody worried about him. Like, that's not he's nothing to me. Like, you already know. And, like, my baby daddy really him. And da-da-da. All just talking all this mess. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not tripping or whatever. I ended up taking her home. And I didn't talk to her for the rest of that day. I didn't talk to her. And I didn't expect to. Because I know she was mad at me. And I really didn't care. She wasn't going to say shit. All she was going to probably do is sub me. Or, like, try to talk shit when I'm not around her. I don't care. So, anyway, I didn't say nothing to her. Like, the next day go by. Mind you, this was like this was way earlier in the week when all of this went down. So let's go to like, fast forward to like Wednesday. She ended up hitting me up. She was just like, hey, like, what's up? So I'm like, what's up? Because I'm thinking she what's up in me. I'm not thinking it's like, hello, how are you doing? What are you doing? I'm thinking it's more like a bitch, what's good? So she's like, what's up? So I'm like, what's up? So she was just like, oh, I was just trying to see if you could still take me on Friday to do that order or whatever. So I'm like, oh, I forgot all about that because I'm thinking like, oh, we got beef. So I was like, oh yeah, if you still need me to, like, it's still 150. So she was like, oh, well, I said like 1 to 150. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, if it's still 150, I got you. We ain't doing a 1 to 150. We doing a set price. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm like, all right, yeah, if it's 150, like, we could do it or whatever. So she was like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, Friday, we could go around this time. They said it's best to do it, like, around this time or whatever in the day, like, when it's more packed and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, cool, that works for me or whatever. So she like, all right. And she was like, girl, I just want to let you know, like, I love you. Like, it's no beef. Like, I feel like we ain't talked in a few days. Like, I just want you to know, like, I'm not mad at you. So I'm like, why would you be mad at me? Acting like I don't know what the fuck she would be mad for. I'm like, oh girl, I was like, no, we good. I said, why would you be mad at me? She was like, oh, just about the other day, I thought you would be mad. This is me. Oh, about that girl playing with her order? Like, no, I'm not tripping. It is what it is. She was like, no, I'm talking about the situation with enemy. So I'm like, girl, I forgot all about that. Whole time I done called everybody and told them. So I'm like, oh, I forgot all about that. So she was just like, oh yeah, no, girl. And she was like, and then I just want to let you know too, like, I don't deal with enemy. Like, me and him, that's not my dude or whatever. Like, it really was like on some get money type shit. And so, who you think you talking to? Get what? Get who? That wouldn't get money if they was passing it out for free. So I'm like, yeah. She's like, no, but I don't talk to him. Like, we don't do nothing together. Then why is you big pressed and mad? Bitch, is you dumb? I know I'm playing dumb, acting like I don't know what you're talking about, but come on now. Let's be for real. So she was just like, yeah, like, it ain't like that, whatever. I'm like, girl, I don't care what you do. Like, you know, I'm not worried about him. You already know I moved on. I got my new thing. My new thing. Even though crazy was nothing to be bragging about. But yeah, so she was just like, all right, cool, whatever. See you Friday. So the next day she ended up hitting me up. She like, okay, girl, I can't wait to see you Friday. Girl, I said I would take you. The whole day she just like kept talking to me throughout the day and just was like sending me little memes and stuff like that. Like, oh my God, girl, look at this. It just, girl, I said I'll take you tomorrow. Chill, because at this point it's Thursday, right? So Friday roll around, I'm laying down. It's like early in the morning, like 8 in the morning. I get a phone call from my mama. So I'm like, hello? She's like, what you doing? So I'm like, nothing, just laying down. She's like, all right, well, I'm about to come get you in a minute. So I'm like, come get me, where we going? Like, remember such and such got a performance today? I said, a performance? So I'm like, a performance? She's like, yeah, my little cousin had a performance. So I'm like, wait, what? She's like, remember we going to the performance today? Mind you, they live way in Victorville. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, I remember. She's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna be over there in a minute. She's like, if I stop and get something to eat, I'll let you know. I'll see if you want something. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get dressed. So I start getting dressed or whatever. You know, at this point, I'm not even thinking about taking Rat to do this order. I forgot about it. Mind you, the hood day, literally, was it that same day? I think it was that Friday. I don't know why she was doing it on the same day. I think it had to have been that Friday, right? So it slipped my mind. When my mom called me and threw me off about something I forgot about, you gotta remind me. One thing about me, if we're gonna do anything, remind me more than once. Keep mentioning it to me, because if not, I'm gonna forget all about it. I'm gonna think, not forget about it, but I'm gonna think we ain't doing it no more. So anyway, I'm getting ready or whatever. My mom ended up coming to get me. Right at this time when I was supposed to take Rat to the thing, mind you, like I said, it's like 8 in the morning. She probably got to me around like 8ish, maybe 9. We got to drive to Victorville. That's a 2-hour drive. So y'all do the math. By the time we not even there yet, who hits me up texting me talking about I'm about to start getting dressed? Rat hit me up talking about she about to start getting dressed or whatever like that. So I was like, oh, okay. Y'all, I don't know why I didn't just say no. I don't know why I didn't say it, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make up something last minute. So I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, okay, yeah, I'm about to get dressed. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, whatever. I didn't say nothing like, oh girl, I'm nowhere near home, I'm not even in my car. I ain't say none of that. I'm just like, all right, cool. We get to Victorville or whatever. We get to the performance. Y'all, I'm recording and posting on Snapchat the performance, right? I'm posting that I'm there or whatever. So next thing you know, she ended up hitting me up and she was like, you gonna be still gonna come get me? I forgot what time that she wanted me to come get her. I forgot the time, but mind you, I was not gonna be home. She's like, you still gonna come get me at whatever time it was? So I was all like, oh yeah, girl. I was like, no, I completely forgot I had this little thing for my little cousin or whatever. So I was like, no, I'm not even gonna be able to come get you. So she was like, why you didn't say that when she like, why you didn't say that when I said I was getting dressed? I was like, oh, because I was still at home. I didn't even know. Mind you, she don't know how far I am. So I'm like, she was like, what the fuck? That's weird. You could have been said something because you know I need to get everything by today. Like, it's a lot of money on the line. So I was like, yeah. I was like, don't even worry about paying me. It's cool. Like, just have somebody else do it. I know she probably think like, bitch, why the would I pay you if you ain't even taking me? But I don't know why I was doing that. It just was funny to me. So I'm like, don't worry about paying me, girl. Just have somebody else take you. And she was just like, she didn't respond. She didn't say nothing back, right? So I'm still at the performance, minding my business, living my best life or whatever. Like, you know, everything is cool, right? So as we going back home or whatever, I'm talking to my mom and I was like venting to her about my friend that passed away. So remember the boy that I said that when he was on house arrest or whatever, and I had took him the noodles and I had took his iPod touch or whatever, the boy I had dated back in like when I was younger. So he had recently just passed away or whatever. So I'm venting to my mom about it, like, yeah, this, that, and the third, like just sad about it or whatever. And I had ended up posting a picture of him on Instagram, right? And I'm like, it's crazy how life play out. The picture is not up no more, but I do got pictures of him still on my page though. But that picture is not up or whatever. So I'm posted or whatever, that, and I just was like basically saying like, it's crazy how life play out and how the same thing you told me not to do, you went and did it, and this happened. Like, I'm just, you know, I was just so hurt and like frustrated too because of like the things that played out. It's crazy because even behind that whole thing, like leading up to all of that, it's a whole situation. Like, I'll tell y'all the story or whatever. But yeah, so I'm over here, I posted him or whatever, right? Rat ended up hitting me. Rat liked the picture and then she unliked it. She just kept liking and unliking, but I'm seeing the notifications on my phone. I don't get notifications on my phone, but I'm on Instagram and I don't know why when I post something back there, I would just keep refreshing it to see like who liked it, who comment. So I'm refreshing, I see her liking and unliking. Then she went and liked other stuff and unliked it. So I'm like, what's up with her? She weird. I'm not saying that. I'm not thinking nothing of it, right? Yo. She ended up hitting me up and was like, you really made me miss out on a whole bunch of money today. That's so fucked up. You could have been said something. So I was like, oh girl, family come first. And like, it was last minute. I didn't even know. I was all like, and plus I wouldn't have made it back in time to take you. I was way in Victorville. So she was like, you was way in Victorville? She like, you was way in Victorville? I'm like, yeah. She like, if you knew you was gonna be in Victorville, that mean when I hit you up, so you could have been said something. So I was like, oh, it just slipped my mind. I know she probably think like, how did it slip your mind if you're on your way there? I know, I was playing, cause yeah, I just wanted to play that day. Call me EA Sports, bitch, cause I wanted to play. So she just saying what she's saying. I'm like, girl, you could just have somebody else take you. You know everybody anyway. You could just have somebody else take you. It's not that big of a deal. At least I told you. She's like, you told me at the last minute. So I'm like, okay, well, I told you it's over with. The day is done. Ain't nothing we could do about it. Shit, I don't know what to tell you. They hood day is on a Friday. They might have a weekend event. You could still probably get them fits. I don't know. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, basically that was it. So I stopped replying to her. She just saying stuff to me like, you're weird as fuck, like you're a weirdo. I'm not saying nothing to her because I'm like, ain't nobody worried about you, right? You scary as hell. One thing about you, I know how scary you are. I've been around you when it was time for you to do any fucking thing. You're not gonna do shit. You scary. Anyway, so I'm just knew she was scary. So everything she said, I'm not even finna let it get to me because I'm still just talking to my mom and we talking about a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm not about to sit here because if I start going back and forth with her, I'm gonna be not paying attention to this conversation I'm in. So yeah, I ain't finna say nothing to her. She's still just typing. She's still just saying shit. She realized she not getting under my skin. Y'all know what this trifling bitch did? She ended up texting me and she said, fuck, blah, blah, blah. The person who passed away. And she was like, I'll spit on his grave. Oh, you picked the wrong one. And on the 30th of the day? Are you okay? Oh, it really threw me for a loop. When she said that shit pissed me off. I couldn't help it no more. I was like, where you at? So she was like, why? Why? Like, why you wanna know where I'm at? I said, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass today. I was hot. I'm like, mom, you gotta kind of get me back to my car a little faster. She like, why? What's wrong? I'm like, no, I'm just irritated. I'm just about to go pull up on somebody or whatever. It's be funny because I'll tell my mom stuff. Like, if I come back and I'm like, mom, I had a fight yesterday. And she'll just be like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm irritated. I'm about to just pull up on this girl. Like, she got me messed up. She weird, da da da. And she was like, who? I didn't want to tell her who it was though. Because I'm like, even though in my head, I'm like, I would never deal with this girl again. You're a weirdo. But I'm like, I don't want to say who it is. Because one thing about me, like, if I wasn't for sure finna cut somebody off for sure, like, if I knew it might be a possibility they might be around again, I don't want people to know what's going on. So they could be like, didn't he? You know, and they'll be like, yeah. But anyway, so I'm irritated. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna pull up on her, da da da. And she was like, okay, well, just be safe or whatever. So at this point, I'm texting my sister like, girl, where the fuck you at? You at home? Da da da. I'm texting Ebony J. So I'm like, you at home? So she like, yeah, I'm home. I'm like, girl, I'm about to beat up Rat. I'm finna beat this bitch up. I'm like, I'm finna fight her right now, da 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 da. I'm telling her all this other stuff. She like, what happened? I'm like, girl, this is just weird, da da da. I'm telling her what happened. She like, oh wow, yeah, she weird. Yeah, come pull up, just come get me when you get to your car. I get to my car. I'm like, I'm finna come get her. I'm going off on Snapchat. I'm going off. So my homegirl named Toya, she ended up hitting me up and she was like, what happened? Like, what's going on? Who we didn't pull up on? She used to be ready. So I'm like, girl, Rat, this, da 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 da. I'm on the phone yelling. She called me. I'm on the phone yelling, this bitch, da 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 da. She got me messed up. I'm mad as fuck. Like, I'm back to my car. I'm finna pull up. She was just over here like, girl, ain't nobody scared of you. Yeah, pull up, da da da. She just kept taunting me. Like, she just kept saying little stuff about him. And it was irritating me because I'm like, oh, she know what she's doing. Like, you're trying so hard to make me mad because you see this is what making me mad. You see, you trying to talk to enemy couldn't make me mad. Nothing else was making me mad. You calling me a weirdo wasn't making me mad because it's like, girl, I'll slap you. But anything else, I'm like, oh, this is pissing me off. I end up pulling to my sister. I put up, get in the car. She get in the car. We go pick up Toya. I'm like, yeah, we finna go. I'm like, where you at? Da 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 da. Now I'm getting a tour with her on Instagram. It's a big thing. I post because I must have started. I can't lie. I probably was the one who started all my Instagram beefs. So yeah, I posted it. I believe so. Like something about her, like, where the you ass stop playing, I'm about to come beat your ass. So people commenting like, wait, what's going on? Like, what's going on? So next thing you know, my cousin that hooded me up. He like, what's going on? Like, you good? So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm about to come pull up. He told me to come pull up where he was at, whatever. Like, pull up in his hood. So I'm like, all right, we finna go pull up over there. We pulled up over there. Mind you, Rat, she taking forever. She like, yeah, I'm about to be ready in a minute. I'm waiting on my homegirl. Oh, cause I know you got your sister with you and your little friend. So yeah, I'm waiting on my homegirl right now. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you where to pull up at. So my cousin, he like, tell her to pull up to the hood. Like, just tell her to pull up to the hood because they probably on some weird shit. And yeah, we gonna make sure ain't none of that. Like, ain't no jumping shit finna happen. Like, ain't finna be none of that. So yeah, just tell her to pull up to the hood. Everybody get their one-on-ones. Because my homegirl Toya, she like, I'm beating a bitch up too today. Tell her whoever she bring, I'm fighting. And my sister basically like, yeah, we finna all fight today. Like, we finna fight. So I'm like, all right, pull up to the hood, y'all. It's so funny because we was outside and we just talking. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm finna beat this bitch up. We outside. My cousin was just laughing at us. My friend, she over here like, let me get ready. Let me get ready. She start, I don't know why we used to have so much energy, but now we just laughing. It's like we laughing about everything. She started over here doing some push-ups and stuff. She like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna really beat a bitch up. I ain't fought in a minute. We just dying laughing too. So he like, yeah, where they at? So he like, where they at? So I'm thinking like, where everybody at? I need a show. Like, I want everybody to be outside. My cousin like, it's cool. Like, ain't nobody, like, everybody knew him and he was well respected too. So he like, ain't nobody finna jump y'all. I'm like, he like, ain't nobody finna do no weird shit in front of me, that's for sure. He was like, so don't even worry about it, like it could be just me here, y'all good. So I'm like, nah, like we need a show. I just wanted the whole hood to be outside. I wanted everybody to be outside and see this get dragged. So I'm like, nah, where you at? So she telling me, so she was like, oh, pull up over here. Tell me why this bitch told the mail lady, she told me to pull up to enemy house, threw my hat like Bobby Schmurder. Bitch, I said, oh, this bitch is weird. So I said, pull up. I said, why she just tell me to pull up to enemy house? So he's like, nah, they on some weird stuff, like they being weird. I said, nah, they ain't got nobody, enemy ain't got nobody at his house, like they weird. I'm like, an enemy would won't not get to. He already know my cousin was waiting to just get me to give him the green light and be like, okay, yeah. So I'm like, he like, that's weird. Now tell them to come pull up over here. So I might pull up over here. So she like, oh, you scared? I'm like, yeah, we finna not fight because she's so weird. Like she being on some weird stuff. This bitch she posted on Instagram. It's something about me getting embarrassed publicly that I don't like. So she posted it on Instagram. Something like, oh, you scared? You posting all that today, but you ain't even trying to pull up. We out, like I'm outside. I'm ready. Like I'm outside. And she posted a video or whatever. And it was like one girl behind her. But one of the girls, she used to mess with my cousin. So he looking at the video. He was like, man, I'm about to tell her right now, like, you my cousin, it's my cousin she talking about, like, you pulling up, like, they better not, like, nobody finna touch you, like, you gonna have your one-on-one, it's not finna even be no type of nothing. He's like, so I'm like, no, we finna pull up over there. I was like, man, I don't care, they ain't trying to pull up, we pull up over there. I'm irritated. I said, I'm finna pull up right now. I said, and you better hope you ain't there, because he gonna embarrass you like he always do. Y'all, I was irritated. I'm mad. I'm so mad. So I'm like, all right, we finna go. So he was like, all right, like, you sure? He was like, but anyway, like, he already had caught the girl, and the girl's like, oh yeah, I didn't know this was your cousin, but like, I didn't know it was your cousin that's pulling up, but since it's your cousin, all right, cool, like, you know, ain't none of that finna happen, whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, no, I'm good, we finna go. He's like, y'all want me to come with you? I said, no, it's cool, I don't even want you to come, because that's a whole nother hood. I'm like, nah, stay where you at, it's cool, we finna go. We hop in a car, we driving down the street, bumping YG, Just Read Up, and I'm just like, yeah, we trying to turn ourselves up. I don't know why we turned ourselves up to that. We turned ourselves up, we finally get over there. Mind you, I came like the back way because the front way was like blocked off of the street. So I came the back way and it don't be nowhere to park for real. So I ended up parking and I could see when I'm pulling up, y'all, mind you, I'm on the back way. They can't see me because they're like more down in the street, and like we pull up from the back way. Tell me why the street had so many people, like it was a block party. This bitch don't round up the whole LA. She round up everybody she knew. I said, what? So mind you, we pull up and I don't know, it was like right when I'm parking, I'm like, yeah, we finna just get out the car. I'm like, she weird. She had to call everybody. I was like, but yeah, my cousin already told me that he said nobody finna jump me. Like, it ain't finna be none of that. So right when I'm parking, we about to get out the car, I get a phone call. It's enemy auntie. So I'm like, what is she calling me for? So I answer the phone. I'm like, hello? I got an attitude immediately because I'm already like, yeah, y'all all weird. Y'all all some weirdos. I'm irritated. So I'm like, hello? She was like, she like this, Symone. I'm like, what? She like, Symone, don't come over here. Don't come over here. I said, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? Y'all, I'm irritated. I'm like, what? Because for one, she's whispering. Why are you whispering? Speak a little louder. This is not the Yin Yang Twins, baby. I need you to talk a little louder. So she whispering. She like, Symone, don't come over here. I'm like, what? She was like, they finna jump you. So I was like, no, they not. No, they not. She like, no, they most definitely is. I was like, no, they not. No, they not. So she's like, Symone, no, they are. Like, they really are. I know what they finna do. Like, so don't even come over here. Don't waste your time. She's like, it's not even worth it. Like, why are y'all arguing over that boy, over enemy and stuff like that? So I'm like, wait, I had to think about it. Don't nobody know why we're arguing. So it looked like we're really trying to fight over him. We're not. I said, this is not about him. This has nothing to do with him. So I'm telling her what it's about. She's like, man, don't let her get to you. Like, she's really ain't got shit going on in her life and da-da-da-da-da. You got more to lose. I have nothing to lose. Not that time. So she like all this other stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I'm not even worried about it. I'm like, she weird. She posted on Instagram. So she's like, that's your problem. You too worried about what people post on Instagram all the time. Because I swear, even when I get into it with girls over enemy, it's because of Instagram. Like, if a girl comment hard eyes, I would be irritated because I'd be like, he literally just posted me yesterday and you comment hard eyes, that's disrespectful. So now I'm about to get into it with you because you're disrespecting me. Like, it will always be because of Instagram. I don't let comments and stuff like that get to me no more. But it will always, she's like, you always worried about, you always getting yourself into something because of Instagram, and you need to stop just living for the internet. Them words literally did not age well because, baby, this is my job now. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, so she like all this other stuff like that. She like, he ain't even here, enemy not even here. Like, he got into it with her and was all like all this other stuff, and he was mad because he was like, oh, you not about to fight Symone, but he not even here. So he was like, she just mad and all this other stuff, but she got everybody thinking because we thought it was about enemy. So I'm like, girl, no, ain't nobody worried about him, don't nobody want him. But I'm talking to her so aggressive, but I realized, like, you know what, she ain't even talking to me on that type of timing. But she's like, yeah, but most definitely Symone, like, this is what they own, like, you could come if you want to, but I'm already telling you. And I see them, I see all those people, I could see them. So I'm like, dang, what finna do? My homegirl like, I'm still finna go. I could knock out 4 bitches at one time. Da, 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 da. So we like, all right, should we get out the car? We like, should we get out the car? She like, Symone, mind you, she could hear them in the background. Cause my sister like, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitches still saying this, that, and the third. Da, 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 da. We just rowdy. So then I started thinking about what she was saying. I'm like, you know what? Rat is scary. Rat is so scary. And I know this for a fact though. Cause the day that I fought for her, I knew this for a fact. I knew this for a fact. That Rat is scary. But this was way, why did I think about that was way afterwards though. But she was so scary. So I'm like, dang, what should I do? So I was like, you know what? I ended up hitting my cousin up. And I was like, can you tell the girls that's over there to tell them to go pull up on your street? Like, pull up in your hood and we go fight over there. He's like, yeah, I'll tell them. Like, I feel more comfortable you doing that. He was like, because mind you, at the same time that she calling me, when I'm on the phone with her, my cousin started calling me. So I'm like, hold on. I'm like, hold on real quick, this is my cousin. So he answered the phone. He was like, Symone, don't go over there. It's a burn mission. So I'm like, what's going on? He was like, yeah, oh, girl over there. But she was saying, like, it's a whole bunch of other girls and they on some other shit. Like, it's not finna be no one-on-one. Like, don't go up over there. I'm gonna tell them, like, they could come to the hood, but like, I don't want you going over to the fight. So I'm like, what? Here go my homegirl in the background. We're ready. We're ready. Like I said, it's like 30 of them outside. So I'm irritated. I'm like, man, he like, yeah, just pull back over here. I'm gonna just tell her, like, pull up in the hood, whatever, pull up in the hood. I'm like, man, no. I'm mad because I'm like, Instagram knows. I swear, I hated that. Oh, I hated that I used to let the internet have so much power over me. That's crazy. Ugh. So anyway, I'm just so irritated or whatever like that. And I'm like, you know what? Like, you know what? But I'm like, we already over here. We already sitting right here. So next thing you know, we start seeing somebody walk up. And it's the girl that my cousin that used to talk to. And she was just like, girl, baby girl, just go home. But I'm like, what? She was like, mind you, she knew I was there. All of them didn't know I was there. She only knew I was there because my cousin was like, I guess told her, like, I'm already there. She's like, yeah, just go. She like, they on some weird shit. She like, bitches got mace. They got fucking bats. They got this. They had everything. She was like, yeah, this ain't finna be a fair one. It's not finna be a one-on-one. She was like, and that girl Rat is, I could already see, like, baby girl is scary as fuck. Like, she's not finna do nothing. Like, she not finna do shit. She's like, but yeah, they most definitely, they had Zazers with a T. She was like, yeah, they not, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. So I'm irritated. I'm like, man, I'm so annoyed. Da 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 da. He's like, yeah, just have her pull up to the hood or whatever, like have her pull up over here. So I'm like, she not gonna come up over there. He's like, yeah, I know that. He's like, it's not worth it. I'm irritated. My sister like, yeah, come on, let's just go, whatever, like, fuck it. But we so irritated or whatever. So we like, you know what, let's just go. I'm like, all right, whatever. We leave or whatever. And y'all was so irritated because, tell me the fuck why. Y'all remember enemy little cousin? The one that I was gonna take to the movies, the one that I took to parties, the one that I took to the mall with her friends, the one that I took to get that raggedy ass Christmas tree, the one that I took shopping before. Well, not with my money. I just drove her there. Why? She's texting me, oh, you scary as fuck, bitch. You knew you wasn't finna come mess with my sis. You just probably met this bitch like 2 minutes ago. She's, oh, you're scary, da 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 da, you're scary. I was like, no, this little girl didn't. I swear, I was like, so I was kind of irritated. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Y'all really got me fucked up because I moved on with my life and I don't want this bitch sad ass nigga. But yeah, it just irritated me because I'm like, wow. And I'm like, I'm not finna argue back and forth with a little girl. I'm like, I know I got a little cousin her age and I'm gonna have my little cousin. I said, yeah, I got a little cousin her age. I was hot. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have my little cousin fight her. I'm not even worried about it. But yeah, she was doing the most and was like, you're scared. She was trying to call me. She really lied to get a whole crowd. Like, you're weird. The whole time it's because you're mad because I didn't take you to make some money. You probably would have got caught anyway. I probably helped you. I ended up answering the phone. She was like, you're scary as fuck. You're scary as fuck. You knew not to pull up. You knew not to pull up. Mind you, this is the little girl in high school. Who is you talking to? So I said, girl, ain't nobody finna argue with you. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm gonna have my little cousin pull up on you. Yeah. Next thing you know, you hear the mama snatch the phone and she was like, stay in a child's place, stay in a child's place. I said, yeah, you need to teach her how to stay in a child's place. But I said, I'm not even worried. I said, because my little cousin likes to fight anyway. So she like, Symone, just don't worry about it. I already called you, I already talked to you, we already talked, so I don't know why you over here. You're over here doing the most. Like, why are you trying to stick somebody on my daughter when I already talked to you and this is how you repay me? Are you confused? You acting like I called your daughter and was like, you little stupid little girl. Like, you know that your daughter just called me, starting stuff with me. I'm confusion. Like, baby, stop playing dumb. I'm like, this whole damn family must be off that because you acting real fucking dumb right now. So I'm like, man, whatever. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I ended up hanging up the phone. I ended up texting her and I was just like, you weird. I said, you already know. I know when to catch you. I said, you don't have a car. I know, like, literally, when you be at home, your timing, your schedule. I said, I don't care. Just know I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And y'all, I was like so weird. I had this sick obsession with the song Boss Ass Bitch by Nicki Minaj. So I'm over here making videos and sending to her, I'm coming for you. Like, y'all, I know she probably thought like, this bitch is insane. There's something wrong with her. But I was just like irritated. But I was like, you know what, I'm not even mad because like I said, I know where to catch Rat. And Rat, you always like to fake be cool with me again. You gonna come to my house one day and I'm gonna your ass when we randomly having a good ass time. We're gonna be listening to music and I'm gonna sock you in your head, hoe. So I'm like, it's cool. It's cool. You would never expect me, Miss Nice Symone. When I'm too nice to you, you gonna know. It's all. So I was like, yeah, I'm not even worried. I'm not worried about it. And we ended up leaving, y'all. I was mad though. I was mad. She deleted all her videos off Instagram. I don't know, maybe my little weird ass laughing and saying I'm coming for you may have like frightened her because she deleted that. I didn't even have to tell her because one thing about me, when I get into it with somebody and I feel embarrassed, I'll be like, delete this shit, bitch. Like a bit, like somebody gonna really delete it because we get into it. Why would I delete it? Because you told me to. But yeah, I didn't even have to tell her to delete it. She deleted it after I was sending her those videos and stuff like that and all that other stuff, y'all. I literally even went by her house before because she was at enemy house. I went by her house and took a picture and like made a video like, I'm coming for you. Fucking weirdo. Now that I think about it, that's very weird of me. But yeah, she deleted them videos. She probably was like, oh, this girl's weird. Because I could have sat in a bush all night until you got dropped off at home. I could have did anything. But I wasn't. Whew. Anyway, that's it for this video. I love you guys so much. Ooh, what y'all think I should have did? I know somebody gonna be like, couldn't beat me. I would have got out there and got my ass beat. But yeah, I just was like, sometimes I just pick and choose my battles, and I sometimes would take the craziness out of my head and think logically, like, Symone, do you really want to do this? No. Okay, so yeah, but that's it for this video. I love you guys so much. Make sure y'all like up this video, please. Follow me on TikTok because I will be going live on there at some point today. Well, tomorrow. Today too. I'm recording this the night before. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.